Okay.
Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today's April 26th, 2022. And April pains make May gains. This is why you can expect a bullish end of April and a very bullish month of May, a very bullish month of May, okay? So we're looking at Bitcoin, and I want to direct your attention to three different channels. We've got three channels on this chart, okay? We've got a very long, very large channel that's delineated by blue support and resistance lines, okay? We have a smaller one. We'll call it the intermediate channel. That's the pink channel, the channel that we've been in since January. And we have an even smaller channel that's delineated by purple lines, support and resistance lines. Okay, so what do you know about channels? First, they limit or they contain price action that goes up and down. We call that sideways price action. So the bigger, larger channel we've been in since April of 2021, okay? This is a corrective channel. This is showing us that we've been in correction, okay? I specialize in Elliott wave theory, so this is corrective, okay? This is corrective price action right here. Okay, this is what that means. We are in a correction. People call it a bear market, but you want to be specific because when you're going up in a channel, in a correction, some people call that a bull market. It's technically, yes, higher highs and higher lows. However, you're still in correction, okay? So when you go down in a channel on a larger time frame, many people call that a bear market, but more specifically, you're in a down trend within a larger correction, right? This is why we've experienced some higher highs and higher lows and lower highs and lower lows in sort of distinct and concerted periods of time. People haven't experienced the blow off top or massive gains as they're used to in a traditional bull market because we're not in a bull market. We haven't been in a bull market. We've been in correction ever since April 21st, as I showed. We're in the larger channel. Now, let's direct our attention to the smaller channel. Now, before we go to the smaller channel, actually the intermediate channel, the pink channel, understand that when we're at the base of a channel, it's a natural inclination not to break the channel, but to go up to the top of the channel, okay? The channel will break at some point, either to the upside or to the downside, but this is not that time, okay? So our next move, quite simply, and technical analysis, I feel, is simple, okay? It can be simple. Once you learn what you need to learn, it can be simple. If you zoom out enough, it's not complicated. The hard part is waiting for things to materialize and to develop, okay? So quite simply, we're expecting to move to the top of this channel. The top of this channel right now, if we moved in the same way that we moved from before, and we're not going to move in the exact same way, but just use this as an approximation, okay? If we were to move in the same exact way as we did in July of 2020, we could expect to reach the top of the channel by August, okay? And we could expect to reach a top price of $75,000, okay? That's where this upper trend line is. Again, I do not expect for us to move in the same way as we did in July of 2020. And I can talk more about that during today's live stream at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I do expect for us to find resistance at 74, 75K, bounce off, and then aim for 100K. All right? Again, I'll talk more about that during the live stream. All right, although I don't expect for us to move in the same way, I do expect for us to move up, and actually, I expect for us to move up more impulsively than this because, in according to Elliott wave theory, every correction ends in an impulsive move. So for me, as an Elliottian, I'm seeing this as wave A of B, wave B of B, and so this is my impulse, wave C of B. I expect this to be impulsive. This is a corrective move, my friends. This is in 3 waves. In Elliott wave theory, impulses come in 5 waves, and they're more sort of intense, okay? So I expect an intense move to the upside, targeting that 75K, and as I said, bouncing off and attacking 100K, right? Attacking 6 figures. This is my ultimate target for this next move up. Now, let's go to our intermediate channel. We've been in our intermediate channel since January, okay? And this, once again, sideways price action characterized by ping pong price action from the bottom to the top, to the bottom, to the top, to the bottom, and back to the top, okay? So, again, it's fairly simple. Let's keep it simple. You channel your price action. You're going up and down and up and down and up and down. The tough part is figuring out exactly when you're going to go up and exactly when you're going to go down. But using support and resistance, you can see once you get close to that trend line, that upper trend line, and what do you need for an appropriate or for a legal trend line? For a trend line, you just need 2 data points, okay? As you can see. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I don't know what that is. Let's see. It's this. Okay. This is 1 data point. This is 2 data points. Then you have a trend line. Here we have multiple data points. We have 1, 2, 3. So this trend line is quite reliable. Okay. So expect us to reach resistance. Our next major resistance should be at around $50,000. Okay. And that is confluent with our resistance is seen on our VPVR at around, well, the VPVR is showing resistance at 47, 48. Yeah, it's not super confluent with the VPVR, but we should get some resistance at 47, 48 and more resistance at the top of this trend line, right? So here, I think we inadvertently changed the color of our bottom trend line. Let's do that. Let's clean that up. All right, back to purple. Now, given that our next major resistance should be at 50,000 thereabouts, now we can zoom in to our smallest channel, and we can see once again we have multiple data points to form this bottom resistance, okay, or this bottom support and this top resistance right here, okay. So this, once again, reliable trend line. Expect resistance at this point. So my next resistance is for this downtrending resistance is around 42.5, okay, depending on where we hit it. Given that these are sloped, it's hard to time, okay. But now that we have a general map as to what price action or our general support and general resistance is on a smaller and medium and larger time frame, all we have to do to make sense of price action is look at candlesticks, okay? And now we just do a simple basic candlestick analysis. Again, I believe that technical analysis should be simplified, right? It's not so complicated. You can add indicators to corroborate, to find confluence, but at the end of the day, basic price action will show you all you need to know. You see this hammer candle. These are bullish candles where you have a large wick to the downside showing large buying pressure, okay? This showed you that after you got this, a lot of buyers stepped in, so you got positive price action. Once again, you get that here. Lots of buyers stepped in, some consolidation, positive price action. You're targeting the top of the channel, right? And once again here on a smaller time frame, you get the same thing. A hammer candle, lots of buying pressure, targeting the top of the channel. lots of buying pressure targeting the top of the channel. So do expect, for those that say, oh, we're just going to break down from here, just look at the chart, look at the price action, look at the candles that you've printed. It's quite clear what's going to happen next, right? Nobody has a crystal ball, but it's probabilistic that we go and target the top of this channel and then the top of this channel. Expect more volume, more impulsive price action once we break the top of this channel. Anytime you break a channel, expect a violent move. So when we break this purple channel, expect a violent move. When we break this pink channel, expect a violent move. Expect volume to come in and to support the move to the upside if you're breaking to the upside, okay? So this is pretty much what I'm seeing on Bitcoin. I'm anticipating our next resistance. And this, I must say, for those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel, this faint green outline, if you're wondering what that is, I've simply cut the price action from our last pump out of our Wyckoff accumulation, if you will, in July of 2021. I've cut that out and superimposed that. I did that in yesterday's video, okay? I cut this price action out and I superimposed it into today's chart, okay? Today's price action. And you can see the uncanny support and resistance that are respected. And it's the same asset, so it's actually not that surprising. These support and resistance lines act throughout time, okay? And that's why they're useful, right? But if you cut and paste this price action and put it here, you'll see that actually the interesting thing is that this upwards sloping channel that we've been in since January is respected perfectly by our channel or by our upwards price action. So I do expect something similar for Bitcoin to do. So for Bitcoin to hit around $50,000 and reject back down to 45, 46,000, right? Before continuing back up. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if that played out. And I have this just in and very faint, just so it won't distract me, but just for fun to see what price action does. Yeah. Because yesterday on the channel, before we got our 6%, before we got our breakout, we were saying how it was very likely that we were going to get a reversal given our Wyckoff analysis, given our accumulation, right? You can see that video. I'm going to link to it in the upper right now if you've missed it. All right, so that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. Again, today is the live stream. It's Tuesday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. Like, share, and subscribe if you've gotten value from this analysis. And I hope to see you guys later on for the live stream. Take care. Bye.